Okay, it's out of the barn. And this is a 1947 Chevrolet Fleetmaster. It was my great-grandpa Zalk's. He lived in Minden, Iowa. And I brought this car down here to Arkansas, myself and my dad and my brother. And I think my grandpa C went as well. Back, I don't know, I was 14 or 15. And we brought it down here to Arkansas from Iowa. Anyway, this is a Fleetmaster, which I thought was the top of the line in that day, but actually it's the bottom of the line. Fleetmaster, and I don't remember, there's two others, I think, trim packages. One of them was the Stylemaster. And so Fleetmaster, meaning fleet, and more of a utilitarian type car. But anyway, all of them had about the same engine. This one's got that engine, the 216 with 3-speed on the column. It's got the torque tube going to the rear end. And the plans are to I really don't know. Plans change daily. Mainly what engine I'm going to put in it. The 216 that's in it stuck. I put ATF in it probably at least 2 years ago. It's still stuck. I mean, I haven't put a wrench on it. I've just been trying to turn it by the fan, but it may come loose. You know, I might get it running if it comes loose, but I just don't know if I want to sink any money into it. So I'm open for suggestions on engines. I'd kind of like to keep it at inline 6, just because the car originally was an inline 6. Grandpa drove it as an inline 6. I don't really want to keep it original. I just don't think that's what I want to do. I want it something I can jump in and drive, back to Iowa if I want to. So anyways, this car has no budget, and it's not going to be done anytime soon, but I would like to get it rolling and possibly running and driving, before too long. So I've got a 9-inch Ford rear end with 355 gears in it that I think will fit. So then I just need a motor. I've looked into doing what the old hot rodders used to do back in the day with these cars. They would get, I think, like a 54 to 62 Chevrolet inline 6 out of, either the cars or the 2-ton trucks or 1-ton trucks. They had the 235 or the 261. I would love to find the 261. It's basically a bolt-in affair. That would get it moving pretty quickly as far as running. And so that's the rear end and the engine possibility. The other possibility on the engine that I think would put the driving it way down the line and be a lot more expensive, and that would be like the 4.2 inline 6 Vortec out of like a Trailblazer. It came in other models too. That would be really cool, but and not that they're expensive, but you got to have ECM tuning, and there'd just be a lot more to it. The front end, I go back and forth on it. You can put disc brakes on these, and it's an independent front suspension of sorts, so that's not terrible. You could put a Mustang 2 front end underneath it for $1,500 and probably have everything new, and that'd be really nice. But so that's we'll see what happens. First step right now is to clean the crap out of it, literally. Went up to the house and got a mask to clean. Well, that's a big turd right there. So clean all the crap out of it, get a floor jack, take the wheels and tires off, and put some tires that hold air on it, and then I can get it up to the house. Once I'm sure I've got all the creatures living in it moved out, then I'll put it in the garage so I can work on it. But I knew I needed to get it out of the barn, because once I had it out of the barn, I knew I would start to do stuff, because I don't want to leave it sitting outside. I don't know how many miles, original miles, let's see, 89,000, that may be 189,000, I don't know. But anyway, it's a pretty neat old car. So I figure I've got the Jeep about where I want it for now, and this is be a good time to get this done. A lot of people have been telling me to do it before you get too old to do it, and I've always said this was going to be my retirement project, and that may still end up being the case, but it won't be in the barn anymore, at least. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Bye.